All viewers. Myself, Pramod Kumar Sharma, Assistant Professor in IIMT College of Law. In the continuation of uh, lecture series, today I will take the social change and law. So we'll see. So if we talk about the social change, it is very difficult and it is very vast to have the discussion about the social change. So before going to the social change, I will highlight the social and the change as well as the law. So we'll see the what is social. So it derives from the society. If we talk society as a general view, it is a collection of people where we are living and having the active interaction. If we are going through the different perspectives as per the symbolic interactions, we can say as per the Garfinkel, it is the platform where all the actors are doing their assigned tasks as per the directors. So here the directors and actors all are combining the people and they constitute the society. Even world is a society. If we go through the uh, conflict perspectives as per the caste Marx, is also given the definition of the society in the different terms. He always giving the definition like the society is a platform where two or more people are striving to getting the common goal. So here the persons who are getting the common goal and the persons who are involving in striving the job or they constitute the society. So as a nutshell we can say it is the collection of people which are striving for the cohesion in the society. The main purpose of the society to having the integration and cohesion in the social system. If we talk in terms of the social system means that is the behavior pattern. So we can say social system is a behavior pattern setters or it is the mechanism which set the our behavior. So society also regulate our day-to-day behavior and on the basis of that we are working together on the developing path whether it is the progressive or the regressive. So within the social network we are developing our systems. So we can say society, if we talk in terms of the society, it is the society is the directly proportional to the mofil. So we can say if we talk the society S stands for that is a society, aim for that is a mutuality, U that is the usage, then F that is the understanding the fertility and the L for that is the likeness. So we can say, and sometimes the mufil also comes from the authority type. So if we talk, the society always varies in terms of the mufil system. M4 that is the mutuality. All the persons they are having the interaction among them. The differences in the level of mutuality, the person relation can varies and it is varies from man to man and the individual to individual and society to society, community to community. If we talk in terms of the operational behavior, so in the management or the marketing or in the supply chain system, our personal behavior are changing depending on the movement systems. So second, we can say society is a system of the usage. System of the usage means whatever the we are working on the day-to-day activity. So all the individuals are doing their job on the daily basis, or that is the everyday presentation in their life. Whatever we are presenting in every day, that are given by the feedback by the outer people, and the outer people giving the feedback. After correcting that feedback, we again reappear in the social systems. So in this way, the society is running on. So second, that is the, if we talk the authority, in every society there is a authority power. Even we consider the family, the children and the offspring's behavior are considered and guided, and sometimes it is regulated by the parents. Parents have the authority, so we can say our behavior or the behavior of the offspring are guided by our parents. Then, if we talk, that is the likeness. So, on the basis of the likeness, even the world war also depending upon the interaction among the people, whether it is the conflict of the struggle or the world war, it is the differences and the dislikeness of the people or their ideological changes. On the basis of their ideological changes, we are getting with the other people's very cooperative or face-to-face intimacy, and we are away from their social behavior. So if we talk, the society, it is a system of usage uh, with authority and mutuality based on the likeness and differences. Under that, all the systems are running behind that. Then we are coming to the next, that is the change. What is change? Change means with respect to the time, everything are changing. So whenever there is a changing with respect to the time, or with respect to the time, there is a variation of the any existing things, that is a change. So in this world, everything are dynamic. There is no static. If the persons or the anything are static or stagnated, the system are collapsed. So as per the natural law, all the things are developing in the society, and all the things are changing. We will see with the figure. Suppose that is the so if we talk in terms of the uh, changing in the systems, change in the human behavior, the child after the conceptions, if they are not coming after the taking the birth, so as per the natural law or the internal law, they take the birth. Over the time, he become the adult, then the later adult, then he get old, and last one, his death is coming, and last one, that is a graveyard. So we can say whole cycle telling us that in this world nothing is static. All the things are dynamic. All the things are changing in their own way. With respect to the times, all the system are changing. The morning, then afternoon, then night, then again morning, this cycle changing. The birds getting flower, the child becoming the man, older man, and become the again, that is the reconception of the earth, and again they are coming in this world. Then like this, all the things are, the nature itself is the changing pattern. So in this world, everything are changing. We can see if there is a changing in the previous existing thing. Suppose there is a already some things are existing in the system or the world. If there is a variation in that, we can term that is the changing taking places, and the change is uh, inevitable, and it is the uneven in all the society. So we can say the changing is the natural phenomena, and everything are static, not static in the world, or are dynamic. Now we can say the third term, that is the law. Law means it is the codification of modes and customs. So we can say whatever our the customs and traditions and the modes which are people are using in the social network. So in every society there is a different customs, different modes, different traditions, and on the basis of that customs or the modes, we formulate the some rules. So that is the rules or regulation are formulated over the customs on the basis of customs, and whenever it is coming the written and passed by the legislation, it becomes the law. So we can say law is nothing, it is the rules and regulation governed by the legislature and enforced on the people, and the people have to obey that law. The persons they are denying that obeying that law, so punishment is also mm, given to that individual. So we can say as per the law, starting from the morning to night, we are uh, following the law, and our all the system are governed with the help of law. So without law, it is very impossible to survive in the society. So law is essential part of the individual which regulate our behavior and condition our day-to-day activity. On the basis of that, we can see whatever the things are happening, and whether it is the as per the law and out of the law. So law also providing the watchdog. So whenever our behavior are going out of track, the law bringing them on the track and telling that you are doing the so and so thing, it is not uh, as per the law, and you are liable to be punished. So whenever our systems or our behavior, our social network are governed by the law, so law is playing a vital role to governing the human behavior or to maintaining the social system. So this is the brief idea regarding the society, social change, and the law. Now we'll see one by one. So we can say social change. We can say modification in existing pattern. Modification means the things are already running, and we are doing some alteration or making uh, human friendly. So that is the modification. So we can say when there is a already something are existing, and we are doing some modification with the help of science and technology, so that modification is also coming in the category of the social change. So we can say everything happening in the society is a social phenomena. Starting from the morning to night, birth to death, all the things are happening, and that things can be termed as a social phenomena. So we can say so anything happening in the life That is the social phenomena. And so all the activities are uh, changing in nature, or there is a alteration in the system. We can say that is the changing in the social system. So we can see with the example. So if we talk in 1868, the gliders are invented. The Wright brothers, they invented the aircraft in 1903. So before that, there was no invention, and there is simply that is the flying natures. So after that, there is a very differences taking. First, they have put the air spoiler on the wings of different aircrafts. So it is also a social change in the with the help of science and technology. Then they have the different system in the changing patterns. That is the aileron. So aileron also changing pattern in the uh, aircraft model. Then afterwards, they also finding the that is the radar system, and it is also defined later on, and they are also playing the vital role while the turning and the aircraft. So this is the complete formation of the air fuselage. Under that, all the things happening. So if we compare the modifications in the existing patterns with the help of science and technology, so there are so many changes in the taking places. It is also a example of the social change. Now, second, if we talk, if there is a changes in the existing mode and that require the modification and the way of acting and the things are happening, we will see the next example. Suppose that is the myself and the so we can say, suppose this is myself and she is my wife, son, daughter, father, and the grandson. So if there is a change in the relationship, if there is a variation in the relationship with the husband and wife, and vice versa, the relationship also changing between the father and son, and vice versa, the relationship in the sense of the face-to-face intimacy and the understanding in a better way. Is there any likeness and differences between the father and daughter? This is also changing. This is also a social change. The relationship between uh, father and son, it is also changing. The relationship between the grandson and the me, if there is a variation in the existing patterns, so we can say this is also a social change. So we can say it is the vast subject under that the any things begin having the changing, so that comes under the social change. If we talk in terms of the sometimes it is the partial change and sometimes it is the total change. So in the structure of the society, Structure of the society means there are so many institution, organization, association. If there is a changes in that institutions, then also social changes are taking places. So we can see the next example. So we can say changes in the institutions. There are five basic institutions. They are cohesive in nature and they are working for the development of the society. So first that is the caste systems. If we found any change in the caste systems and they are affecting our life, that is also coming under the social change. Then the religion, so all the persons having the different religion, whether it is the Hindu, Muslim, Sikh, Isai, or the Christians, in their relations there is a changes, so also coming in this ambit. Then that is a family, whether it is a joint family or nuclear family, is there any changes taking place in the family system? So it is also coming under the social change and the individuals are affected. Now that is the marriage system, whether it is the arranged marriage or the romance marriage, where there is a differences in the likeness and differences between the spouse and the conflict takes places. So there is a change in the social actions or the social systems. So all the systems are changing and it is also coming under the ambit of social change. We are also witness for the social change in the government system. When the government change, all the things are changing in their own way, and people have adopt the norms of the new government formation, and they are abide by their rules and regulation, and they are following their policies. So whenever there is a change in the government, all the system are changing, and on the basis of that, the systems are getting changed. Now we can say the change in the changes in the political system. If we talk, that is the right to vote. So if we talk the right to vote, so all the citizen of India they are having the right to vote or casting the vote so that they can uh, choose the formation and they are playing the vital role for the formation of the government. Then that is the having the political parties. Formation of political parties and their association. Then that is the leadership. Say they are also having the leadership quality, how to lead the country and their followers. And on the basis of that, they are contesting the elections and they are uh, having the active and permanent government. Then that is the welfare nature. In today's scenario, we are working in a welfare state and all the things are taking places in their own ways. So whatever the things are happening, the formation of the government, they're also giving the welfare mind to the people of India so that they can happily live in the India and they can enjoying all the rights, normal rights as well as the fundamental rights. Now, we can say the changing in the economic system. So on the basis of economic systems, or on the basis of their earning the money capacity, the peoples are divided, that is the poor, rich. On the basis of their money, earning and livelihood and their expensing, all the persons are changing in their own natures, and the whole society are getting changed on the basis of economic status. Even on the persons in the village area, the persons having the land, they are the landlord, they are the rich persons, and the persons they are not having the land, they are considered as a poor persons. Then we are coming to the class system. The persons they are working the government job, they are their salary is scaled at the A class, B class, C class, D, N, E classes workers. They are having the different pay slab, and on the basis of their pay slabs, their economic status are changing. Then that is the elite. Some people are working there in the elite group, and they are formation of the high elite, and they are having the high money, so they can survive in the society, and they can having the leadership quality over the poor people. Now we can say the change in the technology. So technology means invention of new machine and set up that machine to the factory, and all the persons working for the mass production, and the items will be cheaper, and for the welfare of the people, they are distributed among the persons. So we can say whenever there is a change in the science and technology, there is a system in the developing in the, that is the transport and transportation system, then that is the communication system, then that is the satellite communication, then that is the missile systems, and that is the AWACS systems. So on the basis of different category, whenever there is a change in the technology, science and technology, and their innovation and invention, all the systems are getting changed. So the transportation system, communication system, satellite system, the missile system, and the AWACS systems are getting changed, and on the basis of that, all the systems are getting changed, and it is the having the effective role in the social change, and society are totally changed due to the impact of the technological changes. Now we can say changes in day-to-day behavior. So if we talk in terms of the social change, so first thing, that is the values. Any individual living in the society, they have the different morals, ethics, values. If there is a change in their values, they are also giving the good impact on the social systems, and the whole systems are changing, and they are observing their social change in that with the change in the values. Then that is the morale, then that is the ethnicity, then that is the customs, then traditions, then the dharma. All the persons are believing that the dharma, अच्छा काम करोगे तो अच्छा होगा, खराब काम करोगे तो खराब होगा, and as per that, our social value system is getting changed, and on the basis of that, we can say everything is changing in the systems. Now we can say whenever there is a changes in the systems, so whenever the changes taking place in the social system, so we can say they have the different modes. Modes means that is the way under that the social system is getting changed. First thing that is a progress. So, thank you all of my viewers. Okay, thank you.